Today is definitely a lazy Saturday. So I'm outside watching the kids play. Kids are funny. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to share go into a little bit more detail about a post that I did. I don't know, probably a few months, no, not a few months ago, maybe about a month ago, on the 10 steps to buying a house. And the first step that I discussed was making sure that your personal finances and your credit are in order before you decide that you want to purchase a house. So buying a house is not as complicated as people say, but I want to make sure that when you do decide that you're ready to purchase the home, that your finances are set. So Shannon, what do you mean? All right. So when you are going to purchase a home, you need to make sure that you can afford the house that you want. It's not enough to say, hey, I pay $1,000 for rent, so I might as well get a house. I can put it and invest it into a house. At least it'll be mine. I'm of the belief that no one cares if you can buy a house if you cannot keep it. So you want to begin to practice the lifestyle that you want to do. Now, if your mortgages are or your rent's already $1,000 and you're probably going to buy something that's similar to that, like if you live in an area that can do that, then it might not be so much of a difference. But you'll still want to begin to save money for things like if you have to replace any appliances or at least 2 months worth of the mortgage payment, because the lender wants to see that you have that in the account. The second part of that is if you're trying to budget, and let's say your rent is $1,000 and you want to buy a house that's $1,500 because that's what you want to do, then start saving the difference of that so you can see if you can maintain the potential mortgage payment that you want. That's going to help you twofold. It's going to help you with one, testing to see if you're ready for the goal mortgage that you think you want. And then two, it's going to help you because you'll be able to save that money and you can use it for earnest fees or like deposits, the home inspections, and things of that nature. The second part of that is you're going to want to start to address that credit. The credit is not going to change. Don't be that person who's like, I'm just going to wait 7 years. Why? Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Take a look at your credit report. Order it, take a look at it, see what the deal is with it. If you're not sure where you can order a credit report, that's going to give you all 3 credit reports and allow you to update it each month. Then you can check out my website, shannonpayton.com, and I will have that information there. Or else you could go to www.smartcredit.com/Payton credit, and you can pull your credit there. I like credit monitoring because it's going to update your credit scores every 30 days. With Smart Credit, it will update it every day if that's what you want. And you want credit monitoring. I mean, Equifax had a breach. Capital One had a breach. I think within the same week, I got a letter in the mail about one of the medical doctors having a breach, or the payment center that does the medical payments for one of my daughter's offices had a breach. So breaches are happening. So if you don't have credit monitoring, then you don't know, and you really don't have a way to stay on top of it. Plus, with credit monitoring, it's affordable. It's like $20 a month, and it includes $1 million of insurance in case anything happens as far as identity theft is concerned. So what are you doing to get your budget or your finances in order so that you can become ready to purchase a home? You want to basically just know, you know what I mean, once you make the decision that that's what you want to do. So, what are some ways and some things that you're doing? Share them with me, let us know. But I definitely encourage practicing for the goal lifestyle that you want. Even so far as to calling around to companies to see what it would be like to have trash service. Do they have Comcast? They might have Verizon, or they might not have either because it's too far off the road. They might have to do DirecTV. So, you're going to want to call around and get an idea of what your potential bills could be if you're serious. And there's no harm in researching what you want. And there's no harm in practicing it. I'd rather you practice it now than to buy a home and then have to go through a modification or potentially have to do a short sale, a deed in lieu, or experience a foreclosure. If you don't know what those items are, I am happy to educate you on it, as I used to be a housing counselor, and that was definitely one of my things that I also help people with as well. So I hope you guys have an awesome Saturday. Enjoy this day. It's not so bad out here where I'm at. As you can see, I got on the hoodie. I'm weird that way. Like I'm hot at night and then during the day I'm cold. So check us out, www.shannonpayton.com. If you're needing some help with budgeting, I am releasing a new ebook. I'm so excited. It's called Budgeting Your Way to Homeownership, and it should be ready. Actually, it'll be ready by the 15th, but it's available for pre-order now, and I have the link in my bio. So thanks, you guys. Have an awesome day.